This is a north-south section through the building site for 2H Street. The idea is to study the relationship between the underground. So you can see there's the site scans of the progress work. This is East First Street on the right there. This is a SketchUp model of the building. The solid geometry back here, I'll select it. It'll highlight in blue. All right, so that's a SketchUp model of the building and the surrounding context. And I want to make sure that you can see that the building is sitting on the podium. I want to make sure that the building height is correct with respect to the buildings across 2H Street. And then I want to zoom out and interrogate the elevation of the body of water, which is about 100 feet in this direction. If I were to draw a line, okay, that's the water back there. I don't want to select the whole model. So we have a SketchUp model superimposed with scan of the actual site, right? Superimposed on the city of Boston recording of these various blocks, quadrants of buildings. And it has a topographic model as well. So if I were to, that is the topography surface of the city is modeled as well as the buildings. So if I were to draw a line, and the only thing I can draw is actually something in 3D. So I'll take a model line. And no, can't do it in this view. So what we could do is create a 2D view of this and then annotate that. Or I could place this on a sheet. Let me create a sheet. And we'll create a large one because it doesn't really matter all that much. We're not going to paint right now. So 3D high point cloud. I think this is what we used. So I will put this view it's going to come out rather large because at quarter-inch scale, naturally, we're looking at a city block. So I'm just going to move this viewport over. You can see what I want is that water body with respect to the site so that we can study the retention areas that we're creating for rainwater. Let's see if I can scale this down to something more reasonable, 1 inch to 20 feet. Okay, there's a dimension there that's no longer valid. That's okay. So I just want to scale that view and then move that viewport back over to, we're getting a little bit closer. That is about Okay, there's a lot of, there are annotations there that I don't need. But so now what I want to do is measure the elevation of the gravel that we're putting at the base of the site with respect to this water body over here. 1 inch to 20 feet is a little bit too coarse, so we'll have to zoom in a little closer and do this in sections.